Welcome back, everybody, here to the Bay Bolts channel. We have some breaking news. This just came out basically of nowhere. We're scrambling to get ready, but Mikhail Sergachev has signed with the Tampa Bay Lightning to a 3-year deal with an AAV of $4.8 million. So very exciting news for Bolts fans as we've been waiting for a signing like this. As always, my name is Jake Ricker alongside Michael Wax. Michael, we got our first signing that we've been waiting for in between Sergachev and Cirelli and a couple others. This is great news for Bolts fans.
This is fantastic news for Bolts fans. And, we talked about the big three. It's Cernak, Cirelli, and Sergachev. And the one that, a lot of Bolts fans weren't sure about was Mikhail Sergachev. They didn't know whether or not he was going to get traded, offer sheeted, signed. They didn't know what was going to happen. The fact that he's the first one shows that JBB is committed to having Mikhail Sergachev man that left side of the defense for at least 3 more years. It's a very similar contract to the Charlie McAvoy deal. McAvoy, I believe, is in year 2 of a 3-year deal that pays him around $5 million as well. It's very similar to the Zach Werenski deal. Only difference is that Werenski is a right-hand defenseman and Sergachev is not. I believe, I might be incorrect, but that's, I believe, the only differences between any of those deals is the money is pretty much the same. The years are pretty much the same. It really comes down to which side of the puck you're dealing with.
And you mentioned that before we started recording, Sergachev already posted about re-signing with the Lightning. He's obviously excited to be here in Tampa, which is something that you love to see. It's always great when players love being in the city that they're in and excited to continue to play here. And just for those who may not know, Sergachev's stats in the playoffs from last year, he had 3 goals, 7 assists, and 10 points over that whole season. 10 goals, 24 assists, and 34 points. And over his career, he has 25 goals, 81 assists, and 106 points. Remember, Sergachev came over in that trade with the Montreal Canadiens for Jonathan Drouin, and so far, this trade has worked out in spades with the Tampa Bay Lightning and Mikhail Sergachev, and he has continued to improve year in and year out.
Yeah, I am so happy with the progress that he's made. It looked like in the 2018-19 season, we were going to get kind of a different Sergachev. He looked like he was plateauing a little bit. This season, he was much better. Currently, the Lightning now have to deal with another problem, though. You now have Mikhail Sergachev, but you still have those 2 big RFAs to sign. You have 4 overall, or 5 overall actually, but you have 2 big RFAs to sign. You have Eric Cernak and you have Anthony Cirelli. Now you have negative cap space. The next thing that the Lightning have to do is make a move. They have to. So I have a feeling that we're going to see this, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but definitely before the week ends.
Right, and you mentioned the negative cap space. For those who may not know, you can go 10% over the cap during the offseason, which is basically why the Lightning were able to make this signing. And the Lightning obviously have a couple more moves to make. Tyler Johnson was the one that was sent down to the minors, so he is going to be moved at some point. But the good news, I think, for Bolts fan here is that this shows that the first domino has fallen, something you mentioned in our group chat, actually. So this is a good sign. This means that maybe things are starting to move along. So with the next couple of days, we might see some more pieces continue to move. So nevertheless, though, I think all Bolts fans are very excited to have Sergachev back. He's been a great player and a great asset to this organization. So, Michael, before we wrap this up, anything else to add?
No, I'm very excited to see where we go in the next couple of days. But as of right now, I think that's enough news to cover a couple of days. And everybody enjoy your Thanksgiving break. Hopefully, we get a little bit more of a bolt to break news. If you haven't seen, we posted a interview with Greg Wolf, less than an hour ago at this point.
Yes.
If feel free to go and look at that and see what it's like to be a game ops in arena host for the Tampa Bay Lightning. But overall, great contract, and hopefully we have some other news to talk about by the end of the week.
I have a feeling we will, because I think that the floodgates have officially opened. But yes, I will link that video, guys, by the way, down below in the description if you want to check it out, the interview with Greg Wolf. But that's going to do it for us, guys. Make sure you like this video if you did enjoy and you want to see more stuff like this. Be sure to subscribe to Dave Bolts and ring that bell so you get notifications when we post. We've got some very exciting things coming your way in the very near future that you don't want to miss out on. So have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. And remember, the Tampa Bay Lightning are the 2020 Stanley Cup champions.